Just to be sure, there's a spoiler. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3's new couple even shocked actors Ethan Peck and Christina Chong. As Lieutenant Spock and Lon Noonien Singh, respectively, Peck and Chong had different romantic partners in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 2. This changed in Season 3 when Lon and Spock grew closer after becoming intimate dance partners. Speaking to Variety at San Diego Comic-Con alongside their Star Trek: Strange New Worlds castmates Rebecca Romijn, Jess Bush, and Paul Wesley, along with executive producers Akiva Goldsman and Henry Alonso Myers, Ethan Peck and Christina Chong related their mutual shock upon learning Spock and Lon's friendship would turn romantic. Welcome to Movie Spy. Christina Chong understandably expected Lon's attraction to Paul Wesley's Lieutenant James T. Kirk to evolve, while Peck explained why Spock and Lon make a lot of sense on some level. Why Spock and Lon make sense as a couple in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Lieutenant Kirk isn't Lon's Kirk. As Ethan Peck related, Spock and Lon Noonien Singh as a couple is logical. Both Lon and Spock feel isolated from others and harbor secret trauma and shame. Spock always feels torn between his Vulcan and human sides, while Lon harbors guilt as a descendant of the evil Khan Noonien Singh. Ricardo Montalban. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds fans shared Christina Chong's expectations that Lon and James Kirk would find a way around the fact that Jim has a pregnant girlfriend, Carol Marcus. However, the Kirk Lon fell in love with in Strange New Worlds Season 2 was from an alternate reality, and it makes sense for the series not to pursue a second Lon love story with another Kirk. Spock's turbulent relationship with Nurse Christine Chapel, Jess Bush, is now over, and Christine has moved on with Dr. Roger Corby, Killian O'Sullivan, who seems a better match for Chapel than the Vulcan. Still, it's fair to say Lon and Spock becoming a couple was not on anyone's bingo cards before Strange New Worlds' creative team paired them romantically. Our take on Lon and Spock as a Star Trek: Strange New Worlds couple. This does complicate things for when Kirk and Spock meet Khan. The physical attraction between Spock and Lon during their dancing sequences is palpable in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3. In Lon, Spock finds a partner more self-assured than Nurse Chapel, while Spock's inner strength makes him more solid and trustworthy than perhaps Jim Kirk would be for Lon. They certainly understand each other. However, Lon now having a romantic tryst with both the future Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock complicates when the USS Enterprise's lead duo encounters Khan in Star Trek: The Original Series. Neither Kirk nor Spock ever mentions Lon's name to her ancestor, although perhaps, in context, Kirk and Spock chose to protect Lon. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds co-showrunners Akiva Goldsman and Henry Alonso Myers know how the series and characters' arcs will end in Season 5, so they get the benefit of the doubt about where Spock and Lon's romance is heading. And, as Admiral Kirk would say in the future, Spock and Lon as a couple have the benefit of having never been tried. Thanks for watching.